Hey guys, so today I just wanted to talk to you about what Cody and I have set as far as goals for next summer, as well as what we're doing this winter in order to get there. So our first goal is nothing to do with equipment. It has to do with our client base. We want to take from where we had 20 clients this previous year, and we want to get to 50 clients next year. And yes, it's unreasonable to think that you can double your clients in 1 year, but I do feel like as an entrepreneur, you need to aim high because you're going to be a lot happier if you aim here and you only make it to here, whereas if you aim here and you only make it to here, because there's a pretty big difference there. So first thing of advice, if you're going to take any from this, set some goals, aim high, be a dreamer, because dreamers, innovative thinkers, they're the only people that get stuff done. So second thing, what we're going to do as far as this winter to get there, setting up systems in order to be more efficient next season so that we can handle 50 clients. And we also are going to do mass amounts of flyer distribution. We weren't able to this previous spring just because we actually didn't have any of the equipment that we have now. All we had was a push mower. We didn't want to advertise a bunch, get some yards, let people down. So we waited until we got the equipment, and then we went from there. Probably only put about 500 flyers out this previous year. Hopefully this upcoming season, this upcoming spring, we'll put out about maybe close to 4,000, 5,000. Just really trying to get those customers. Our second goal has to do with equipment. Cody and I met with a guy by the name of Mo from Mo's Lawn and Iron. If you haven't heard of him, I'll put his YouTube URL in the description below. But we met with him. He moved. His client base moved. So he was considering going from a trailer setup to a just truck with a smaller mower setup. And if he does decide to do that, Cody and I have made arrangements so that we can hopefully purchase his 52-inch Wright stander as well as his enclosed trailer. So hoping for that, but you know what, in the end I just hope he makes the best decision for his business, and then we'll go from there. Our third goal is to figure out our truck situation. We have had bad luck with that truck, the 2000 Ford. It got sold to us with a knock. The guy covered it up, sold it to us. We figured out later, obviously, that it has the knock. We know that it was cover up because of how it went from 0 to 100. Like, it just was ridiculous. Just started out of nowhere, started knocking, and then after driving it home, driving it to getting it checked out, and then we drove it one more time like a week ago before we were hopefully meeting someone to buy it, and it's pretty much shot. So we want to figure out the truck situation. I did launch a GoFundMe if you want to help me recoup for the losses that I'm going to be taking on this truck. I'm not trying to make any money. I'm just trying to not take as big of a loss on the purchase so that I'm able to afford a truck for this spring and hopefully have a successful mowing season next year. And then if we have a successful mowing season, hopefully give it back to you guys through giveaways and different things like that. So if you can, please donate. It would be very much appreciated. Our third goal, oh wait, that was our third goal. Our fourth goal is from a legal standpoint. We want to become a legal business. All of our stuff this previous year was done under the table. However, Cody and I probably pocketed 3 or 4 $100 paychecks. All the rest of it was reinvested for equipment. So, I mean, really no taxable income. I'm very much for people paying their taxes. So we're hoping to get that set up because we're planning to make at least double the amount of money that we made this previous year. Set it up so that we're able to pay those taxes and do it legally and we also want to become insured so that we can obviously have coverage if something bad happens as we grow. Lastly, just some insight. It's winter time. It's the time where there's not as much stuff on your plate, where you can get those little things done that you wouldn't be able to get done during the season because you're out mowing. Honestly, if you had any problems last season, now's the time to figure it out. Now's the time to make those not problems anymore. My favorite quote is, if you have a problem, create a system and you won't have a problem anymore. That's the motto I'm taking for this winter. We personally had problems with collecting payment. So an example of finding a system for that, we're switching to every 2 weeks, we're going to send the customer an invoice. This previous season it was once a week. Every 2 weeks we send this customer an invoice, whether that's on their door after we're done with our service, or it is by email. But we send them an invoice with their services. They can either make an online payment or send a check by the mail. We're no longer doing cash simply because, it got unorganized. People got behind. People didn't pay. So we want to figure out that system. That's an example of a system that we're figuring out this winter. And I recommend that you do the same with different issues you might have had in this previous lawn care season with your business. Now, it is also a goal of mine personally, because I'm in charge of the social medias. I want to grow our social medias, and I am going to start posting weekly content this winter, starting with this video. So if you'd like, please hit that subscribe button so that we can take this journey together. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.